A busy summer for the Comox Valley Ground Search and Rescue Team continued early this morning after a 64-year-old Campbell River man failed to return after a hike into Strathcona Provincial Park on Friday. Dean Stoltz reports.
The lure of the outdoors is pretty strong this time of year as the snow-capped mountains on Vancouver Island beckon to those looking for a beautiful hike in the wilderness. The problem this year is, even now in July, there's still so much snow that hiking trails here on Mount Washington into Strathcona Provincial Park remain mostly snow-covered. And for one hiker on Friday, that helped an afternoon outing turn into an overnight scare.
I guess originally this fellow went out for a hike yesterday, probably around noon, 10 o'clock noon. Headed out from Mount Washington into Strathcona Park, heading for kind of Hair Trigger Lake, Hair Trigger Ridge area. He went out with a plan of being back right around 6 o'clock. And I think 8, 9 o'clock his family started looking for him. And then we got the call at just after 2 o'clock this morning to go out and look for him.
Search and rescue was called out, as well as our helicopter air services, our CMP air services, and they started a search first thing this morning.
The man is an experienced hiker and had most of the necessary gear with him, but because there's still so much snow, even he got into trouble.
Right now there is a lot of snow in the backcountry. So all those trails that should have been open, a month ago are still snow covered. So he had a little bit of a difficult time staying on the trail, and then it got foggy. And once it got foggy, he got turned around and kind of wandered around a bit and ended up wandering around until dark.
The man had a dog with him, so they both hunkered down beside a tree on a cold, misty night in the mountains until daylight.
So we initially sent out trackers and a couple of teams to run the trails, just quickly see if he was on the trails. They found the tracks fairly quickly on. Fairly obvious tracks because there's not a lot of people out there, and he had a dog and a couple of walking sticks. So we had a tracking team following him, and then a few other teams work in the area that were put in by helicopter. One of our teams heading out in the helicopter spotted him coming in through the meadows.
Searchers say other than being embarrassed, the man is fine, adding that the one thing he didn't have with him that would have made a huge difference was a cell phone.